Enhancing the photothermal effect after attaining the bond of life or being healed. Okay, being healed sounds a much better idea. After dealing pyro damage and after triggering a pyro-related reaction. Okay. Well, if we want to smash this out first try, I'm thinking that's a solid effort. Pyro damage bonus, crit bonus. Let's go with pyro. Yeah, I mean, that feels like a pretty good setup to me, but...
Temple of Wisdom! My guiding stars! Stars, shower me with praise! Time to shine! Overruled!
I didn't even see the enemies, they just melted. Oh, vaporized, sorry. Completely vaporized. I actually think she's doing this quicker than Neverland. I really do. Okay, she was. Now not so much. Oh, she needed the bond of life thing, that's why.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Am I only supposed to use the Q after I lose the bond of life? I think that's the case. I don't remember how to use her. Too bad. I need my cell one back.
Let the world come alive! Overruled. Laid bare.
Okay, I'm just clearly just having way too much fun with the Alakino. Anywho, last stage. Resonance vibration attribution. Okay. Oh dear, gross. Elemental skill after obtaining an elemental shard created by the crystallized. What crystallized again? I don't remember. Just switching characters. Switching characters! Oh, that's cute. I can do that. I'm good at switching characters. I really don't know what I need for this to work. Whatever. I don't know. Geo bonus. Every 2 seconds, the shockwave will be released at this location when they're hit. Dealing a certain amount of... Yeah, it sounds alright. Could also be crit damage, but whatever. I just need to rotate through characters, right? Easily done.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge! Cold, mine to commit. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Hey there! Coming at ya!
Oh god. Oh god. I should have paid attention to what kind of creatures were in this. They all have shields. They're super problematic to get through.
Your journey ends.
Attack!
Does it?
That's
Sure
the
about
way.
that, sir.
Journey ends here.
Make yourselves at home.
That was a lot of noise for water heater.
The night is cold. Stars shine through. Let my name echo in song. Hey there! Fire! Well,
I don't think we're getting the crystallized reaction at all, and that's okay. Oh, there it is. I just saw it. It's a little slower than I would like, but it's still happening.
Your journey ends here.
I think yours does, sir.
Hey there! Attack! That's the way. Hey there!
Your journey ends here, Lord.
Hiya!
And that is 500. Boom. Yeah. And we're done. I don't know if I have to go see them again or what. Probably would be polite to do so, right? Done. Nailed it. I mean, I only need the primer gems. I don't need everything else. So I call that a win. Hi, gentlemen. We good? Way to make money. I've got it. See, if you just attach the receiver crystal to the rope pull mechanism that controls the lighting, all you have to do is activate the transmitter crystal from afar and ta-da! Lights off. The rope pull mechanism that goes with the receiver crystal will cost an absolute fortune. In the early stages of applying new technologies, costs are always high, but once there's demand for it and production takes off, they'll gradually come down. But wouldn't it make more sense to just use a longer rope? It'd be cheaper and have exactly the same effect as your mechanism. Well, you can also attach a receiver crystal to things that you're prone to losing. If you happen to misplace such an item, simply activate the transmitter crystal and voila! Item found again. Great idea, but what if I lose the transmitter crystal? In that case, just attach another receiver crystal to your transmitter crystal. That way, I'll earn double the money too. You're a genius, Anatole. That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I'm not sure if I'm a genius, but it's clear that you're nowhere close to deserving that epithet. Patrice, can you just think of something practical for once? Gentlemen, I wish you the best of luck. Try not to kill each other. All good things. Let's go. I'll give my commission reward in case you're wondering. Although, I have to... Hello. Deal with this. What did we get? Why are you yelling at me? Why are you yelling at me? Invitation from the Arataki. Ugh, I genuinely don't care. Okay, so all those things are for Arataki quest line. Good. Which means I'm not missing anything by ignoring it at this moment in time. Brilliant. Alright, Catherine. Oh god. I still haven't got that daily quest, by the way. A daily commission. I have been looking, but I haven't got it. It's really sad.
Thank you for
I don't know how long it's going to take me to get even the first one, let alone the following ones. Why do you have 4 above your head? That was weird. Okay, how are we doing in the Primogem department? Ooh, nice. I will take that, thank you. 11. Okay. Wish me luck. I'm standing over here. The bell. Yep, pretty sure I have that. Didn't I get 2 weapons now and no characters? Hold on, let's finish the 5. But I feel like, you know what, let's not. I got Collie? When the hell did I get Collie? 3 weeks ago. Do not remember that at all. I genuinely don't remember getting Collie. Okay, well, hopefully Chi-Chi's got it all out of her system. Oh, wishing, anyway. Just to the temple. Ugh, Fremine. Great. I'm not expecting great things, just in case you're wondering. I'm expecting to miss out on Amakino. Surprise, surprise. Hi, Shungling. Welcome to the party.
Sit down.
one more wish. I can get 2. Yay. Let's do that. Wish. And done. Boom. Done, skis. Well, just got a whole week left, though. Unless I do this quest, not particularly optimistic. And I'm so Ito'd out. I'm sick of Ito. I want to just not have anything to do with him for a very long time because I feel like all we do is deal with him. Did that just say collect 50 wishes? Oh, that's sad. Yeah. So. Not even remotely vibing with this. From A, you're a C1? Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't remember getting him more than once previously. Okay. Well,
Naganohara are the keepers of
I
that
guess
gate.
at some point I'm going to have to do the Ito thing, but I just have 0 enthusiasm. So, Wind Trace is now up. And of course I still have to do Ito's quest. I have literally put off doing Ito's shit for over a week. I have not played, I haven't played Genshin in weeks, but I haven't specifically, deliberately played Genshin in over a week.
Have you ever kept goldfish as
Because
pets?
I just keep putting it off. Like, I'm so sick of Ito. Yeah, he's a fun character sometimes, but we've seen him too frequently of late, and I just don't have the patience to deal with unintelligent human beings right now. Or Oni, what the fuck ever. I don't like unintelligent people as a rule, and then to just have Ito shoved in my face so often, I can't deal with his stupidity and his stupid naming for events. Like, can someone just give this guy a second brain cell so he can rub his current one together with something and come up with a good thought?
We've
I
got
just
nothing else to
cannot deal with his intelligence level. But anyway, let's go. Ugh, it's this event too gross. Okay, so I'm absolutely not reading that.
Why don't I tell you a story?
Go to Watatsumi Island. Oh, well, at least we're on home soil. Watatsumi. Am I blind? Ah, I didn't hit navigate. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, I know this is Watatsumi Island. I know it's a while since I've been in Inazuma, but I'm pretty sure this is Watatsumi Island. Ah, it's fine. No, I lied. There's nothing fine about this. Nothing. Can you just avoid the Fatui lady? I don't want to deal with that right now. Eavesdropper. Bro, I am just trying to get from point A to point B and deal with this traumatic event. Please leave me alone. Okay.
Whoa, so this is
Somewhere
the venue,
here.
huh? Not half bad.
At least it'll be narrated and I don't have to narrate it myself. Okay, we've got a stage going. Is that supposed to be a mini stage? Don't know how that works with the main stage there. That's really all I can see. Okay. Yeah, I never did finish Watatsumi Island, did I?
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
Hello, may I ask what dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon!
I have a name, you know.
You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah! Oh, yeah, and this
I
is
haven't,
Dvorak,
actually.
a musician from Fontaine.
I know.
Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Huh? Okay, we're going back to the. I've missed. Yeah, bro, I haven't. I've seen you regularly recently. What do you mean by? Oh yeah, this is so and so, and then in the next breath he says, "Hey, you know these two, right?" Then why are you introducing him to me if you know that we know him? That's just awkward.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
God, does feel like it was yesterday. Why am I seeing you
Pretty
again so
good.
soon?
So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the iridescence tour now?
I don't know why. Ito's got some pretty bad ideas.
Oh,
And
you
no
better
money.
believe it, Mini Melon. But that's only half the story.
Okay, so what's the full story?
This is no ordinary iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Why does your name have to be in everything, honestly?
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Do you even play an instrument?
Huh? What, you never heard a bull chucker rock before?
Huh?
Moo, moo, moo!
I have no words.
Don't try and understand it, Mini Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
What do you mean melting? As in present tense. It melted a very long time ago. Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking? Yeah, like, just ignoring your bullshit, Aether. What were you actually talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
I mean, it was the most pathetic, weakest war that consisted of like a whole 5 people. But yeah, there was.
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Why is he singling out a single raven, a bakdanuki, a single weasel thief? And what's your point? Yeah, I understand animals got hurt in the war, but I don't understand why you're specifically mentioning these handful of creatures and why you're so cut up about it. You don't even live here, man.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But, and not to downplay it or anything, but didn't even worse stuff happen than that?
I'm with Paimon, like, that's just the incidental problems. The ship went down.
In the eyes of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
Since when are rockers so, like, philosophical and metaphysical? They just play music, man. So did this dog get into 2?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin.
What's a ninkin?
It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
That's the point of this event? Sometimes I wonder how I continue to play games that make me feel like I lose my IQ when I play them.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Yeah, no surprise that you're thrilled. Where did you hear about this?
In Rito. I was actually there while the war was going on.
What? I don't even think that's possible. How did you get to Rito? How did you get to Rito? Rito was closed off by the storms. You can't get to Inazuma because of the storms. Yeah, okay, better go in and out, whatever. So was he already in Inazuma prior to the storms years ago? Or did he somehow make it during the storms? Because the storms were still going on while the war was happening. That doesn't make sense.
It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Huh? About the dog. Please tell me you're joking.
Oh, yeah. I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential
What do you
return on
mean?
investment.
Rito being closed
Plus,
off from the
I don't
outside.
know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
I'm confused.
What kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with Mora to throw around, I suppose.
Wow, you're so disparaging people who have to actually think about where they put their money.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
No, they just know that you can't throw money around and make yourself destitute. You need to make wise decisions. You don't understand that because you've never had money, Aether. You're always broke because you don't like working.
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
Can we get back to the dog? As much as I hate to say it, and I don't give two shits about the dog, I'm assuming that's the point of this part of the event. So can we get back to the dog, please?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
So convincing.
Huh. By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Wait, okay, that was your long-winded explanation to say that you have no investors? That was a terrible way to be approaching it. You were talking about a fucking dog, and then your time in Rita, and now all of a sudden you were trying to tell me that your investments pulled out for no reason whatsoever. There was no correlation of thought here. Okay, the Iridescence Tour doesn't have investors. Could we just have led with that? You went on some really weird brain journey there. And why is Ito in? You don't have any money. They don't need someone to run the show. They need someone to fund the show. It ain't you, Ito.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
I have faith in Ito. He
I
tells me
don't.
that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities. Isn't that right?
Mate, don't you think that you should be asking outsiders for their opinion of somebody? If some random dude comes up to you and goes, I'm well known and influential, want to jump into business with me? You'd be like, hell no, let me go get some information from other people about you first, because I can't trust your biased word. Doubly so when it's Ito. This guy doesn't know the meaning of humble.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Yeah.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri-Commission listens to what I have to say.
I don't think they do.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire.
I'd like to to call him a housekeeper extraordinaire to his face and see how he reacts, man. That ain't it.
And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Sure about that.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about the Kanjo Commission?
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
No, that's not...
Fines?
I told you should have done some research before you went into bed with this guy. Idiot. I don't even have any sympathy for you.
Huh? No, I mean the taxes. Yeah. But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh yeah, he's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles.
So instead of putting him with his appropriate commission, you're putting him as a TCG player? What?
In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Because Inazuma is a tiny, unpopulated set of islands. Mm-hmm. Unsurprising.
Did you make that saying up?
Of course he did.
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent. Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events.
Somehow I don't believe that for a second.
During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Does he understand how stupid he sounds? Like,
Look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
The Arataki gang never ceases to amaze. Do I really have to say that?
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations
You
there
think?
myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Wojak, let's pause for a second. Do you have legal papers to be here? Do you have the license to be in this venue for a public event? Have you crossed all your eyes? Nope. Dotted all your I's and crossed all your T's? Because I have a feeling you're not legally allowed to hold your concert here. I highly doubt that Arataki Ito got you the permissions you need to be here.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Wait, you know Goro?
Yup. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
What other identity?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
I have to say, it's really weird that they keep bringing this up. Because as far as I'm aware, this is only something that was touched on in his hangout, which I haven't done. But it continually gets brought up despite me having no basis for this reference. And it's just awkward because no other character has their hangout content referred to in the game itself. So it's weird that Goro is the only one who has this flow over.
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryou Commission's tricks at the Drumalong Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro. I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
Why are you saying it like it's a question?
That was close. Paimon's with you now, but what did you think general meant?
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
Just breathe, Mish. Just breathe. You can get through it. You can get through it. Sweet dear God.
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well, either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
I don't understand what's rock and roll about that. Ha 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 ha. Look, even the Traveler's doing it for me.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Jesus Christ. You sure you don't want us to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here
There's
at the
no
festival.
blast to be having
I think
at
I
the
can handle this
festival.
little canine
I
conundrum.
find it very boring. Rock and roll ain't my style, mate.
There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action.
Actually, you know what? Let me be more specific. I've got nothing against rock and roll. I've got something against the way rock and roll is portrayed in this game. They are two very different things. This is such a cliche stereotype, and I hate all characters involved. Like, sit down.
Have fun, compadre. Got a dash.
What a character. Gotta admire his enthusiasm, though.
Do you not feel stupider for having interacted with him, though?
Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
I mean, what's there to show me? It's 2 meters to the right. This ain't your daddy's iridescence tour. Who's the daddy in this sentence? Go to the jam zone.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine.
Where is it?
You can play whatever music you like.
Where is it? I don't see a horn, man. I see a drum. I see a harp. I see 2 traditional Japanese guitar-like objects. I don't see a horn. Wouldn't be playing it anyway, but yeah. Also, why do you have two stages next to each other? It means that they cannot be doing anything concurrently.
If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Want to give it a try?
I think that you're a few French fries short of a meal, sir, if you believe anything that Ito told you. I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Ugh, let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little.
Shouldn't the invitations have come out long before you built the stage and got everything ready? Kind of feels like you were putting the cart before the horse.
But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up.
Yeah, they do that. They're really dumb and their attention, shifts at the drop of a hat.
Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Surprise, surprise.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done. We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
I don't really care about the event, Paimon. If you're gonna team up with idiots to get the job done, well, you reap what you sow. Can't cure stupid.
Are you sure?
Yeah, totally.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
You have nobody to blame but yourself for being behind schedule, sir.
No problem.
Take accountability
We're
for your
happy
own
to help.
stupid
So
actions.
you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin.
I mean, you can't even get international guests in 5 days. For the time it takes for invitations to be sent across the continent, and then for the people to come back and, have nothing on their schedule for the next few days, you need more than 5 days, which means you can only use Inazuma talent. You're kind of limiting yourself a bit there, don't you think?
Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Of course he is.
Ugh, typical bull chucker always has to be the center of attention.
No kidding. Why don't you do a song too? I do not want to hear that.
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Ito a second look after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, "Paimon's so rock and roll it hurts!" And then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Confidence doesn't help if you don't have the skill to back it up, sir.
Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around.
Yippee.
I'll bring it over in a few minutes.